Hey guys, Walker Grissom here with REF Funding Partners and Ray Barcoulter here as well. This is going to be a little bit of a different video. We unfortunately lost a good friend of ours, Nicole Todd. She was a wonderful human being. She was an investor in the Birmingham area. We did quite a bit of loans with her. And so we want to honor her today and honor her family today by talking about how she impacted us as not only a customer, but developed into a really good friendship. And so we wanted to share some stories about Nicole today and make sure that you guys know about her too, because she was a very special person.
Yeah, it's as we're filming this, it was just about a week ago that we heard that Nicole passed away. And I remember back when we first started working with her, I was in your role of loan origination. So
Yeah.
I got to talk to her first on the phone. And here's this woman on the phone with this really high energy. And she was excitedly telling me about projects that she had going on, several different houses. And, hey, can you come look at this one in Norwood? And let's see if we can, do a loan on this one. So Gail and I went and met with Nicole and Sydney, and we're walking through this house that was, I think that one was maybe about 80% through with renovation. So she was really good at putting the touch on these properties that really make them pop. She just had a way of going out and finding like the furniture and the decorations and things like that. And she would, bring them back. And it was kind of the joke with her and Sydney that they were going to have to buy a warehouse because they kept storing so many things, at their home. But just that's kind of my, my first interactions with her and getting to know a very special person.
Yeah, so when I came on for the company, I got to interact with Nicole, and she quickly became a light. You hear people say this a lot, and I think that they kind of just say it to say it, but it was true with Nicole. Every phone call I had with Nicole was a positive interaction. Even if something was not going like her way, I couldn't tell on the phone. The thing that stood out to me with Nicole is when she would call me, the first thing she asked me was about my kids. It wasn't about a loan, it wasn't about projects. She knew I had kids. She wanted to see pictures of my kids. It felt like a true, genuine interaction. And she could make me laugh. She liked to go to Vegas and do some slots, and so we'd always joke around about how her and I might fly out there and put some money in the slot machine. But she was very special. Everybody in our team member loved interacting with Nicole.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that with our company really being local and serving our area, she was not just a customer 3 or 4 states away that we never, got to meet. She wasn't just a loan number. When Gail and I first went and met her in Sydney in the beginning and looked at the first couple of properties, we weren't doing any on-site videos then. But then after you came on board, they were starting a project that she had bought. I think it was a tax lien property. It was going to be a major rehab project. We knew that. But you and I went to go film at that time we were trying to do not YouTube Live, Facebook Live.
Yeah.
This is right, one of that live interaction. So we're there and we're tuning in. And I think at that time, Nicole said, hey, I'm not going to be on camera. Oh, yeah. Sandy's going to be the fastest. So we're seeing this property from the outside. And then we go up the steps and he opens the door, and from the front door, you can see all the way through the house to the back door because there's no sheetrock. There's not really many walls in there. And then you look up and there's no ceiling. You see all the mechanical stuff up at the top, and it's like, wow, they're taking a big project.
And not only did they tackle big projects, her and Sydney, her life partner, they did a absolute awesome job. It takes a very experienced real estate investor to do a project that's all the way down to the stud. You're basically building a house from scratch. And her and Sydney would do it. They had a very great relationship. Sydney had the expertise of running the crews and doing the projects, and Nicole would find the deals. She was a numbers gal. She was the decorator, designer. And there's a lot of real estate investors that cut corners. They don't. Like, this is a house in East Birmingham that they knew they wanted to provide a good product for an end family that's going to buy it. Even Sydney, they would round the walls, and it wouldn't just be straight edge walls. That is true craftsmanship. They cared about the quality of their projects, and they did a great job. But I want you knew Nicole before I did. Talk about her transition, because she was not in real estate, so she became an entrepreneur kind of later in life, and that is a huge transformation.
Yeah, she had a long-time corporate job. It was in the accounting rather than the accountant for a long time for this company. So she and I connected well on that right in the beginning, because she was a numbers person. I'm a numbers person. So we just kind of fell in line with that. But she did, she had this full career that came to an end, and she just went right into the real estate part. It looked like seamlessly, and was doing real estate projects and had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
Too. So, again, this is a tribute video to her. We're grateful that through conducting business, we had to meet her, we had to know her, and we just loved her spirit and her energy. So that's why we wanted to shoot this video, again, as a tribute to Nicole Todd.
Yeah.
Our friend. We're going to miss interacting with her. We know she's got a lot of friends and family there. We're going to miss her as well. Yeah, she'll be missed in the Birmingham real estate investing community, I know. Coming with sadness of heart, but with gratitude for the opportunity of getting to know her.
Yes, she was an awesome person, a great lady, and she truly did spread positivity. And you could light up a room and make people smile, laugh, and feel loved. So we love you, Nicole. We love your family. And thank you so much.
Yeah, for everybody watching, the cliche that every day counts. But, from what we understand, she went to bed one night and just, never woke up the next day. So we're not promised another day. Every day counts, and our relationship with Jesus counts. So thanks for tuning in, guys. We love getting to know our customers, and just a tribute to Nicole.
Yeah, she's special. Thanks.